Hello and welcome to the channel. Hello. We are. Oh, I'm out for my walk. And I'm going to be going to the roundabout, so it's probably safer. Shut up! Don't explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to. So it's been one of these days where I haven't quite been certain about what I'm doing, and I wasn't even wanting to do this. You know, I was saying this is boring. You're going down looking for trucks at a roundabout. And then I thought, well, my health, I need to walk. You know, so I can come out for a walk. But really, I'd like to have went away somewhere and done it. I can't decide what I'm doing. So we're here, we're going to have a quick look at the roundabout and blah blah. Yeah, we're not going to walk, we're just going to go and look and then walk away. So I want to do videos like this, but if it's a bit of both, you know, when you're talking, I think I quite like, I've been watching other people doing videos like, that's not, you know, they're walking along, talking about stuff. So you need to work out what you're going to talk about. So very quickly, Clarkson in Victoria, Derbyshire. So it's been put out on the internet in two different narratives with entirely the same. There's a lot of facts that aren't quite right about Clarkson that they're putting out. Now, Clarkson bought a farm. So I was arguing with this guy this morning, and he said to me that he ultimately said that I was nuts. So this is a sort of mainstream thinking. So I'm not in mainstream. I don't do mainstream thinking. I don't. So it doesn't mean to say that he said I was nuts. It doesn't mean I'm nuts. It just means I don't do mainstream thinking. Because I don't have to do mainstream thinking. Well, I'm an artist, but also I'm in a situation where I don't have to conform to mainstream thinking. And my understanding of what the Labour government's doing is they're trying to. Now this could be the law of unintended consequences. It could be that. So it's not like, oh yeah, they deliberately know what they're doing. It doesn't mean that. They maybe don't know what they're doing, but that's what's going to happen. Is the farmland is going to disappear, and it is disappearing, and then we're not going to have any food. But the bigger problem is, see, I'm rabbiting on here, but electric. We're going to run out of electricity. Look what they've done to they've shut the power stations down. They're refusing to go to nuclear. They're fitting these stupid battery storage facilities everywhere, and wind farms and solar panels, and it's just not cutting it. So then we're going to run out of electricity, right? So I don't believe that's nuts, thinking that that's a very real danger for us, that we're going to run out of food, electricity first, then food. Is that really nuts thinking that? I don't think so. You've got to, like, look at Grenfell Tower. Look at that, Grenfell Tower. Look what happened to it. So, well, they saved money by getting rid of the guy that worked for the council that went round checking shit like that to say, that's no safe, I'm not signing that off. And then look what happened. Now, if you were stuck in there and you died in that building, wouldn't you just want to get a hold of the person that decided that they didn't need? Or if you said, oh, don't use that, that's nuts, and then you die in that building, well, supposing you get out and you get hold of the guy, you strangle him because you're so angry because some twat has signed a death sentence because of complacency, and they couldn't give a shit about anybody else. So I think Grenfell Tower is something we should never forget, and we should keep remembering it. There was Piper Alpha as well, and there was lots of things happened where people died due to complacency or bad planning? Was it evil behaviour? Which was it? Was it just complacency? The law of unintended consequences, what was it? I don't know. Exactly. So I've noticed when I've been discussing with a lot of people, mainstream people, I got accused of being nuts, and I'll show you it this afternoon if it's still there. I'll do a video on it because it's quite a common thing. And I think Jeremy Clarkson's doing the right thing. I think he's a force for good. I think he always has been. I think what happened was, this guy accused him of being, he says the hypocrisy was that Clarkson got rich off the BBC. In actual fact, Clarkson got rich off Amazon, and that's why he left the BBC. Remember the fake fight they had with David Willman? Came with them to Amazon, and they got paid 100 million or something, their first contract. Say it was, I don't know if it was, I'm just guessing. Whereas the BBC was only paying him $1 million. So he went to Amazon, and so did David Willman. Was that his name? David Willman, I think it was. Right, it doesn't matter what his name is, but you know what I mean, the producer. So they all went off to Amazon, and then Amazon says, you can do what the fuck you like. Because the BBC was turning woke. Who's peeping? Is it is it that car there? Wow. Nice. There's another one the same. Right, so the Porsche. Probably better if we got a bit closer. Right, so I think he's in the right here, and I think it's sort of, when you're arguing with somebody, I was curious with this guy, I'll have a look at it later, but is this guy a communist or what? He didn't seem like, I wasn't sure. So I think we've worked out what it is. He's a civil servant. That's why the guy was arguing so much. He's a civil servant, and Clarkson said, because the Victoria Derbyshire says, how are you going to pay for the NHS? And Clarkson says, get rid. Well, he didn't. He said it in so many words, but what he actually said was, get rid of the civil servants. That's what he said. So I bet you the guy that's arguing with me on Facebook is a civil servant. I bet you that's where that is. Selfish turd. There's that thing there still blowing around. I put that down the side. I should really have put it in a bin, but there's no bin here, is there? I'm going to carry it home, am I? No. And that's exactly what happened. So you need to look into people and their positions. What are they? Why are they arguing a specific way? Is it because they're green communists? No. It doesn't necessarily mean they are. It could mean that their job depends on them, useless bastards, getting paid to pay their mortgage as civil servants, and they don't want, oh yeah, nice truck, they don't want to lose their jobs. That's why they don't like Clarkson. See, where's the money going to come from? So what Clarkson's saying, wow, look at that, is don't take it off the farmers, essentially. You know, that's essentially what he's saying. Tractor unit. Take it off this. Answer that fucking phone! Don't take it off the farmers. Farmers produce food. What do civil servants produce? Fucking nothing. Blue apple. Blue apple, right? That's what he's saying. So that's what he is saying, and it's obvious. And we've got a train. So, what he's saying is, yeah, I can see it. I can see how. I can see how there's a huge rift. So you got people listen who couldn't. See, I can support Clarkson obviously because I've no. I'm just looking at it from the sheer point of view. We're going to lose farmland. We are losing farmland. We don't want to lose any more farmland. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it from an environmental position. I'm trying to save the farmland. That's what I'm trying to do. And we've got take them up to my house. They'll go in the log burner. Yes. Into the log burner they go. So it's always difficult to really work out what somebody's motive is or why they're defending a particular position or situation, why you come to these. So I think I've worked it out, yeah. But he's not speaking to me now, this guy, but I'll go back and have a look. I'm going to accuse him of being a civil servant. So he wants to destroy. So I get that. He doesn't want to lose his job, does he? He's probably useless and he can't get a job anywhere else. Car inside. Was that plumbing or something? There's a spanner on the side. If it was a plumber's spanner, it would make sense. So I think we'll. So I think I've sussed that out, you know. But you are really shouting into the void with that quite a lot, you know. Definitely, you do. You are shouting into the void with that sort of thing. I bet this is really cold. Oh look, trucks spotting! Oh yes, we've got plenty of trucks here. Trucks. And we've got T French. And what's the one over there? Contractors. We've got EF Grant. I don't know where to look. I'm going everywhere. Can't be everywhere at once. It's getting busy. Are you going to stop going on about that thing? Okay, I'll try not. I'll try and shut up about it. Get 2 skips on there. Excellent. Can you not manage 6? No much wonder. I bet you police will come and say, "Oh, you can't put 2 skips on there. It's too heavy." Oh. I don't know what the rules are. You'll be amazed that actually the rules indicating early to come off. Yes, well done. And that Vauxhall comes off. I'm the court here. I'm here to adjudicate who is indicating properly. Who is doing it and why. Who? Now we've got a truck coming down here. Is it H and R? Grey! It is! It is! It's H. No, it's not. It's the bin men. They've got to take my bin away. Thank you. Thank you, bin men. It's not H&R Grey at all. Are you blind? Grey's transport. Oh, I was close. Grey. Eh? Aye. I was close. Very close. Right, we're going to have to get going now. Truck spotting session is going to be over in a minute. I'm just going to walk back the way we came. Sort of like, just get on with it. Right. Yeah, good driver. Good driving. Good spot of driving there. I can't exactly go home for lunch when I've just had breakfast. But, well, I could. Breakfast was late. So, well, you know, I think spending too much time on Facebook is not good for your brains. It doesn't help you. Oh, is that a truck? It is! The Green Group. Dedicated to service. So many things I want to do and I never seem to get around to doing anything. Right, so let's get going. Yeah. So anyway, why would he didn't seem to answer my question as in why was Victoria Derbyshire pushing government propaganda when she's supposed to be an independent journalist? Why? Well, let's just get away from it, it's over. I'm going to end the video back where we were, alright? Oh, is that truck? So, there's lots of changes happening, but it doesn't mean to say we'll have to accept them. It's like, the world's going out of shit. We don't have to turn around and say, oh well, it is what it is. No, don't say it is what it is. Do not ever say that. Unless you get special permission to say it. It is what it is. You need special permission from a special person. It is what it is. I mean, we are up against tyrannical forces. So the Labour Party, I mean, it doesn't mean to say I'm anti. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that the political system's corrupt, and they are corrupt. And this idiot arguing with me about the WEF, World Economic Forum, and yet Stammer's a member of it, and yet he says there's no evidence that there's any people are stupid. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Shall we go for a swim? Bye. I just had a vision of me going around there and jumping up and down in there, but what for? Thanks for watching. Bye.